Governor Raimondo took questions from reporters today, talking about everything from the controversy over delayed tax returns to the Provport bond and regulating recess.
Eyewitness News reporter Ted Nesi joins us in studio with some of the highlights from that meeting, new at 5:30.
Periodically, Governor Raimondo sits down with reporters to field questions on the big topics in the headlines. And today, a lot of the questions were about the end of this year's General Assembly session last week. One of the governor's strongest statements came on guns. Raimondo said she was surprised and upset late Friday when her fellow Democrats in the Rhode Island House voted overwhelmingly to make it easier to carry a concealed firearm, just days after the mass shooting in Orlando. Raimondo said she would have vetoed the concealed carry bill if it hadn't died in the Senate first. Supporters had argued the bill would strengthen due process for gun owners. Raimondo had good news for children in Rhode Island. She plans to sign a bill that requires schools to offer at least 20 minutes of recess in kindergarten through 6th grade, despite her earlier concerns about making that a state mandate. This is the proposal we told you about while the bill was being considered. The governor joked that her own children would never forgive her if she vetoed recess. And finally, there was UHIP, the new computer system being paid for with your tax dollars for programs like food stamps and Medicaid. We've been tracking this project for years. It's now the largest state IT project ever, and its cost has soared to $364 million. On Tuesday, officials acknowledged another deadline has been missed and the system's launch will be delayed again. Raimondo said she's frustrated, but the delay is necessary. She also says she's talking to the company in charge of the project, Deloitte, about getting some taxpayer money back. And one other note from Governor Raimondo: when reporters reminded her that state lawmakers didn't finish this year's General Assembly session until 6 o'clock in the morning early Saturday, she shook her head and said, "There's got to be a better way." Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.